Okay, so let me show you a demonstration of this Earthway garden cedar. I'm going to plant a second row of sunflowers here. We've been trying to grow some, and the kids, of course, get in here. We planted some pumpkins in this area. So they didn't get very tall, so it's time to do a second planting anyway, just because we want to have them all summer long. So let's show you what we've done. So this is an Earthway garden cedar. It is from the 1950s and it is unoriginal. One of the neat things about this garden cedar, it's also called a precision garden cedar, but it's made by the Earthway company. You can get a new version of this also, but it has the kickstand. It has a chain to help bury your dirt or to drag the dirt back over it. But this front wheel will groove your planting row for you. So I just went through here with my old antique cultivator and made just a couple quick passes through the little bit of weeds. I've loaded up my seeds and I used my corn plate. The bean plate is 10 seeds or 10 openings, which with this size seed, it would probably pull through about 8 seeds to each one. Where this one, they'll be spaced further with a little patch like that. So I set my depth marker to 1/4 inch, but this is adjustable. And there's just a little screw here. It goes all the way up to 1.5 inch or 1/4 inch. So you just set this lined up. So 1.5 inch, 1, all the way down to 1/4. And I set mine for 1/4 inch. That is plenty deep enough for sunflowers. The chain follows behind it, and this is missing on a lot of units. So you might want to add that to it because this will pull the dirt back over your seeds as you go, and this is your press wheel. So that press wheel helps to push those seeds down. This particular garden cedar also has a marking row, so you can adjust this arm here on the side, and it works for righties or lefties, so that you can mark your row where you like it. Right now I think it's set for a 36-inch row. So you can just move this marker over anywhere you want it so that you can have close spacing for things like peas or carrots or radishes, or very wide spacing for sweet corn. When I actually bought this, it had the sweet corn plate in it, and these plates are interchangeable. They're actually currently available through, just search Google. I've seen them on Amazon and different things like that. Hi. So this is the corn plate. They have radishes, beans, all sorts. And this cup will hold quite a few seeds. And if you have trouble with seeding, you just tip it slightly to the side so that it catches into those grooves as you go. This model is belt driven, so if the front wheel goes, it's going to turn your wheel in here and drop seeds out the side. So then they just go down into the cup and then they fall down. Go through here, right down into here, and that's your planting depth. So, real neat. Let me show you here what it's done. So this is where I started, and see, it just real lightly put those down into the ground. Now that's, just in contact with the soil, so it did a pretty good job for just a quick little touch-up. I'll just kick a little bit of dirt back over them, but it's not totally necessary. We've got lots and lots of sparrows around here. And of course, I want as many as I can get. So you can see right here, I've got a little pumpkin growing. Time to get in here. I'm not doing a lot of weeding on this garden. I just didn't think it was very necessary. I threw a few more sunflowers in here a couple of days ago, so we've got those started. There's another little pumpkin growing. We did straw bales for our pumpkins last year, and without adding much soil to those bales, we didn't get great results. And, I'm a busy girl, so I didn't have a lot of time for a full-fledged garden this year. I do have a nice little garden started, and I'll show you that in one of the next videos. We did use the Earthway garden cedar in that. And of course, in the interest of getting jobs done, sometimes you can't film every aspect of your day. and of farm life. So that's my Earthway garden cedar, everybody. Let's go over and go check out those seed plates, why don't we? Okay, so here's our little seed plate variety. This is the sweet corn seed planter that we had in. This one is for carrots. So you see the spacing, these little notches, it picks up the seed. And looking at the back of it shows you a better demonstration of how it goes through the machine and picks up the seed. So with this, you can tell very small seeds, about 2-inch spacing. And this is beans. And the beans has 10 hole openings. And they're about 1 inch to 1.5 inches apart. So this plate is for beets. It says okra and Swiss chard. This one for radishes. You can plant just anything with it. And you don't have to go by just what it says, because obviously there's many, many more things to plant in a garden than just this. So like this radishes ones, I'm sure you could probably use it for tomatoes. You might want your tomato plants a little further apart, but you don't want to pick up 20 seeds in a big circle like that. So you might want to use cabbage. This actually says lettuce, oh yeah, tomatoes, lettuce, turnips, endive, and onions. And it says other fine seeds. Here we've got one for peas and lentils, early June peas, jumbo peas. It says, use the bean plate for small peas. Very, very handy. And last but not least, beets. And these install really easy. Let me show you. There's just this little 3-prong flange here. And you just line it up. And it's two-handed, so this is hard for me doing one-handed. Give it a Okay, so I've just given it a little twist, and here you can see, here's on and off to tell you how to get it off. Fill up your little seed hopper and start planting away. I will tell you, in the best interest of everybody, it is real easy to get carried away and plant many more rows of anything than you could ever need or ever use. But you can freeze, you can can, you can preserve, you can put up, you can share with the whole neighborhood. So remember to hit that like button and hit that notification. Don't forget to subscribe for updates. George says hi, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.